No, I didn't. I didn't ask you what you might surmise might be the case. I said, what is the prevailing provisional consensus about the nature of the independent cosmological constants? So, is there a consensus on the state of narrow parameters of the cosmological constants, Joe?
Contend that they're psychophysical laws.
Okay, Joe, I'll ask the question again. Is there a current consensus?
I said yes,
okay,
and then I said...
Is there currently a consensus about a provisional conclusion, because all conclusions in science are provisional, as to the value of electromagnetism? Do you agree that the two cosmological constants that were invoked are recognized as a consensus in science to each have values that are of an astronomically narrow parameter?
Well, but you're not even willing to...
I didn't ask you about human life. I asked you, is there a current consensus among physicists as to the provisional conclusions that we have about the values of those two cosmological constants and their respective values of those two that I cited exist within an astronomically narrow parameter? Do you agree with that or not? So are you aware that there is a consensus about the nature and parameters of the cosmological constants or not?
David, know that...
The point is simply this. What you are appealing to as a fact of the origin is just simply a current prevailing cosmological model. So the fact that this is why it's called the standard model doesn't mean it's a fact. It simply is the most popular explanation of the origin of the cosmos. It doesn't mean that it's true. Is truth determined by how many people believe something?
No.
Good. So then all you're simply doing then is you are appealing to the ubiquitous nature of the standard model. The fact that this is the prevailing paradigm in cosmology doesn't make it true. Dictum for the eternality of matter and energy.
Why not?
I just explained it to you.
Because God can break laws of physics.
I just explained it to you. Okay, listen carefully. I'm telling you what the scientific meaning within the literature means for the first law of thermodynamics.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to invent for yourself some meaning that which is not held in terms of consensus definition, then fine. Then you're just making this stuff up. That is just an appeal to consensus.
No,